Hi everyone, this is Melia Mucks About, preparing to muck about in Final Fantasy 15. Hello nerdy! Thank you for joining! So tonight, as many people know, is probably going to be my last Comrades stream. I am planning that the stream may run a little bit longer just because I do want to accomplish a couple of missions and hopefully some boss stomping. So I'm super excited for everyone who's joining me. As always, I like to start with a little bit of lore, just to give people time to realize that my stream has started and join if they so desire. So I'm going to go ahead and take one last look in info, and I do want to point out that even though my streaming is coming to an end, we have not exhausted all of the characters that we can look at. It really has so much. I think I'm going to go ahead and feature Arden tonight. Why not? Yay, and Nerdy is going to be here arting in the background. Oh, thank you so much for joining. It's so appreciated. So Arden is Zunia, former Chancellor of the Niflheim Empire. His proposal to introduce magic technology into the Imperial fleet helped propel him to a position of great power, and he quickly began exercising his newfound influence on Emperor Iodolus Aldercapt. Despite being an ostensible enemy, Arden assisted Noctis and his royal retinue on many occasions throughout their journey. This seeming generosity not only baffled the crown prince, but left his fellow Imperials bewildered as well. And I do want to point out that with the Emperor, I think the Emperor's story is particularly tragic because he lost his son in the war, and after that, I think he fell prey to the idea that if he became immortal, it would sort of secure the land for his people, and he didn't have to worry about remarrying and producing an heir, and Arden definitely preyed upon that. So it really is sort of a tragic story, the corruption and the fall of Iodolus Aldercapt. Some among the Stalem refugees recognized Arden as the man behind the Empire's demonic research and its efforts to assassinate Lady Lunafreya. His untimely disappearance also coincided precisely with the king's own vanishing act, leading some to suspect a strong connection between the two events. All efforts to find the former Chancellor, however, have failed to bear fruit at present. And I think that's also amazing because it points out that people didn't know what's going on. That's one of the things I love about this game, is the spread of rumor, and that you kind of have to look at all these little tidbits and decide for yourself the story and what you think actually happened. Someone in chat says the Emperor's attempt to be immortal was kind of flawed. Absolutely. Anytime that you're trying to live forever because you don't want to deal with grief is probably going to end badly. But I am super excited about tonight. We are definitely into Endgame. I am really looking forward to showing you some of the higher, harder missions, some of my favorite missions. And we're going to go stomping on bosses. They're probably going to stomp back. Arden really does have a heavy kick and a pair of boots that you don't want to mess with. So the very first thing I am going to do, though, is finish out my crafting.
Anything I can assist with?
And someone in chat, is talking about, all of your hoppy art. I've seen a little bit of it in May's channel. Sorry I haven't been around and checking that out as much as I should. But alright, so I'm switching to my crafting character just to finish out this last little bit. And as always, I do want to let people know, if you're interested in learning about crafting, that is absolutely the secret to Comrades. It's all gear. Levels do not matter. It is your gear. I do have a how to craft video that will let you make anything using all the stuff in your pockets. And there is a link to my crafting video in every single YouTube video that I have uploaded. Hello, Skyline! Thank you for joining! And thank you so much for helping me get all those monster jaws. Sorry, that was Bird, actually. Thank you for helping me with farming lasers and chasing down some of my other materials. Alright, so really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and finish out this Artemis bow.
Got her all tuned up for you.
And the trick that I kind of wanted to show here is called overflow. And so I spent yesterday hunting with Bird and got like 90 monster jaws. It was an intense grinding session. I've only got 15 left here. I'm going to go ahead and pour these onto my bow. And you'll notice that when I hit 15, if you look down at the Artemis bow, it stops at level 119 of 120. If you can do this trick with weapons, it really does help out. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that.
That ain't half bad.
And even though I only have one experience point left With this one little tiny sliver of space left on your weapon, you can apply anything you
Find
want.
anything
It
good
doesn't
out
matter
there?
how big it is. So in general, we tend to cap off with gemstones. And I think in this case, I'm going to go ahead and go with a vitality stone. I was debating between strength and vitality. And you can see normally it would cost 3,400 experience to put this onto my weapon. But instead, I am going to get a plus 45 because of the Sid buff for 1 experience point. So this is a trick called Overflow. Highly recommend it. It's how we squish some extra stats in. And that will fit on and cap out this weapon.
I've seen worse.
And Sid will always be complimentary no matter how bad the piece of junk is that you're making.
So long.
Yay! So on that note, let me switch back to Teneb.
Anything I can assist with?
And I'll take a tour of some of the higher level missions, harder missions, and show you how much of a difference this crafting has made. So first I'm going to check my gear, and I had an older dragon whisker. Actually, let me throw that older one on. Was it that one? No, this is my is that my junk one? Now I'm all confused which is which. No, that's going to be my new one. All right. Confusing myself when you have multiple weapons. So you can see here my strength is 1900 basically, and my vitality is 1200. This was my junk dragon whisker that I did a long time ago, and now I'm going to go ahead and trade out for the fresh one that I just made, and it boosts my strength all the way up to 2300 and my vitality up to 1300. It also has double Pen X, and when you look at that, Pen X reduces your target's defense by 50%. The thing about the Corsica and Dragon Whiskers, it lets you do that twice, so now all of my targets have their defense reduced by 100% while I'm attacking. I also, unfortunately, could not chase down a Gigantuar to get my Nectar for immune, so I decided to put Death Touch X on my Immortal Aegis shield. So if I'm using Spectral Arms, occasionally as things get hit with Spectral Weapons, they'll die, which I find amusing. And it looks like in chat, Skyline says, definitely ready for Arden and Ravis. Yes, thank you so much for being willing to help. I am going to go ahead and put up a camp for Malignant Mictlan Tecahuatl first.
Keep up with you.
And let me go ahead and get this camp started. Obviously a level 90. And I'm going to let the folks in the Discord know. Camp for Malignant. Going up if anyone wants to join. And camp has been set.
Very well.
Oh, Skyline's in the zoo quest. That's okay. We'll coordinate shortly. Sorry. I can also potentially restart the camp. So one of the things is if you do want to play this game, it is very hard to find people in quick play anymore. So you do want to go to the server. I can go ahead and drop... I can go ahead and drop an invitation into the chat. And all that you want to do is go there and you find the chat room that's for your platform. They do have active platforms for PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox. There is no cross-platform. And you just announce the mission and put up a camp. Check if anyone's around and ready because there is this timer. For some reason, it is not wanting to give me the invite tonight. My apologies. One moment. All right, and there we go. So I've dropped the invitation into chat. Hopefully it goes through in a moment. My apologies if it goes through twice. I will go ahead and do one more try again to let the timer run in case Skyline can join. And if you can't, it's totally fine. This one will just take me a few moments. But in the meantime, I can kind of show I have my dancing daggers. I have my lovely dragon whisker. And now I'm doing pretty much 10,000 with every single hit that I'm doing. So definitely endgame weapons. Had to do a bunch of grinding to get here, but that's the difference in why you want to make sure that you're getting those good quality materials. And for those who have joined and may not know, I am Melia Mucks About, preparing to muck about in the end game of Final Fantasy 15 Comrades. And we have an exciting lineup, a possible demonstration of how to farm lasers, because I do feel like I can't leave Comrades without having shown that nightmare to everybody. And I am going to go ahead and just go into this particular mission just because it is quick. But I love this game. I have spent so long in this game. The sad part is I could probably still stream another couple of months just with all the tips and tricks and the little tidbits that I find amusing. But I recognize that not everyone may be as fascinated with the crafting as I am. Some of the little details. And it does look like I may be getting a bit of delay, so if you're saying something in chat and it takes me a minute to get to it, I do apologize. I should also throw in the usual, Comrades does tend to be a very glitchy game, so do bear with me if anything happens. Sometimes characters turn green, or bosses don't load, or things just happen. The poor little game's trying. It's trying its hardest. Come on, little game, you can do it! All right, so Skyline says that they just finished Angry Flat Flap. We will be visiting Angry Flat Flap after Malignant Mictlantecahwaddle. And don't worry, you do not have to spell that. If you ever need help with this, you can just put need help with Malignant and just hit your keyboard and everyone knows which one you're referencing. So difficult to spell. But before you come in this one, you do want to have your lightning resistances, and you will momentarily see why. Alright, into the fray! Ah, spiders! Spiders everywhere! I am not a fan of spiders. They love me and want to hug me and be with me always. I do not care for them. I'm cleaning out all the baby spiders while the battle's over here. It's all good. I'm sure Jenica's got this. But having lightning resistance in this particular mission makes all the difference in the world. Ooh! Something just got me with a fireball. I think that was Cusco. That was friendly fire. Doesn't he know friendly fire isn't? Ooh, spiders. And this is also where having that penta-res with the 100% resistances really helps. I don't get stoned, I don't get stopped. And here is our big zappy thunder rat. Ooh, I do recommend taking out some of the gargoyles first. Ouch. Oh, let's go. Everyone, healing, healing. And if you do want to do a mage build, this is where you're going to spend a lot of your time and do most of your farming. One of the best mage materials in the entire game are the blue sky serpent scales you get from breaking this guy's wings. So if you do eventually want to be a mage build, plan to spend many, many happy hours taking out these gargoyles and dancing on the Quetzalcoatl. Ooh, that didn't sound good, Jenica. That sounded like it hurt. Whew. And see, I get knocked over, but didn't even scratch me. Oh, no, you don't, you bird. Alright, we are shortly going to have a discussion. And I do love Aerial Ace because you can actually chase him up into the sky. Going down for another burst. And the hard part is just targeting those wings. There's one. Remember that I broke the right. So I need to get that left wing is what I'm after now. And there's, oh, it gave me a rotten splinter bone, which is the rare drop for this one, but always disappointing. We all want the blue sky serpent scales more. Hang in there, Gutsco, it's almost dead. Ooh. Alright. Poor Gutsco, he's not faring well in this battle. A couple more hits to the tail. Oh, and it's airborne again. Nope. Alright. Another incoming blast. And so you can obviously see why you want to have that lightning resistance in order to get through this mission. Victory! And in comparison to when I was playing earlier, you know, I've just soloed a level 90 mission. So really once you get your gear locked in place, once you get your resistances, the game does become much, much, much easier. And I have seen a lot of people complete the entirety of the game before they even get their first perfect end game weapon built. It is a shorter game than anticipated. Wow, I did 900,000 of damage. Yeah. And I'm only level 58. I could still go up to 99.
Glad you made it back.
Oh, perfect. All right. So, Skyline, just double checking as I'm at camp. Are you still on standby and ready to do Gourmanding Zoo?
It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the seasonings I have.
I only got one of those blue sky serpent scales. Oh, thank you. And thank you so much for jumping in to help. Missions are always so much better with people. Playing with others is highly recommended. So many people who find the Discord say that they wish they had found the Discord so much earlier. The AIs are good for hunts, but oh, they try for the defenses and escorts. They just are just not very good at them. Poor little AIs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set up camp for Gourmanding Zoo.
On your horizon.
Yep, I do have it. Oh, Skyline says I'm welcome. That's the way to say thanks for the lasers. Yeah, we should do a laser grind too. I haven't shown it on my stream yet. Oh, I'm going to back up real quick and just say, so you might recognize this bird from Final Fantasy 15 main game. And it's an enormous zoo has begun frequently swooping past the pond north of Hammerhead in hopes of snatching an amphibious snack. But the bird's imposing presence is impeding upon the efforts to restore the body shop to functionality. The glaive is tasked with taking down the winged foe. Alright, so camp going up for Gourmanding Zoo. And this is, if you're someone who likes XP, absolutely where the XP farm is.
I wish you a safe return.
Yeah, someone in chat says they remember getting stepped on by the zoo. The zoo is a stompy, angry bird. It stomps on many people, and if you take away all of its amphibious snacks by killing all the frogs, it gets very angry and very stompy, and very scratchy. But this is a delightful fight. It's always amusing to see just how big this stupid bird is. And going back to lasers, lasers are one of the best materials in the game for building the strongest melee. So those who want to have heavy hitters are going to have to do the laser farm. Try and farm it with friends. It absolutely takes away a lot of the pain if you get those multipliers. Yeah, Skyline says it's only going to take 3 minutes with both of us. Yeah, we have 2 heavy hitters in, so Stompy Bird is not going to be around long. Yay! And the other really nice mage material is the Gigantode tongues from in here. Most mages that you see are basically going to be blue sky serpent scales and Gigantode tongues. Oh, Nerdy is creating a map for your universe. I'm I write, and I'm not very great with maps and such, but it's so fun creating your own worlds and your own characters. I really wish they would break the character creation system in Comrades off. I would just pay money if they'd add a few more options in and I could make my characters from my head in that system. Are you listening, Square Enix? I would pay money for this character creation system. And our ever-present loading screens. Yeah, character creation and world creation take quite a bit of practice. And of course, that's one of the reasons that I really love this particular game as well. And I know I talk about it a lot, but so many people felt that Final Fantasy 15 was incomplete, and it's so gorgeously in-depth, has so many amazing things in it. It's honestly one of the best examples I've ever seen of storytelling, really in-depth characters that you can love. It's a beautiful story, and I do not regret having spent, I probably should regret, but do not regret having spent like 2 years of my life in this game. So I usually take out the black froggies first. Do try and avoid all the frogs who are trying to lick you to death. Oh, big tough toads. And here is Angry Flap Flap. Angry Stompy Bird. Oh, he's coming for me. And he landed on me. I have been stomped. Thank you. Sad for the stomp. And so the trick to do is you do want to break that leg and it knocks him over. If you want extra experience points, do take a minute to kill the frogs and get those tongues. Oh, it's going to spit a tongue at me. Nope. And if, there, no! Alright, got to you. And if it goes up like that, you can actually use aerial ace and warp after it and end up being up in the sky. It's a bad, bad thing. Put up a barrier when he's coming down, and you can catch him. Oh yeah! So satisfying. Bad Angry Flap Flap trying to dive on me. Taking out some of these frogs off to the side. And down he goes. Oh, lovely job, SkyArt. It won't let me heal. There's too much food. There we go. Oh yeah, dancing daggers. Yeah, Skyline says easy win on that one. Yeah, when you have two heavy hitters, we're basically Murder Squad. Welcome to Murder Squad. We hope you enjoyed your trip.
Welcome back.
Oh, right.
Bon appetit.
At least we didn't get toast. I was sole survivor of Zoo, and Monica gave me toast. And look at this experience. So this is where you want to come for your XP farm. Oh, amazing. And so I think it's time to start moving into the super bosses. And I do want to say I usually like dressing up in costume for some of these. I'm not sure if I have enough money for both Ravis and Kenny, so I thought I would throw it out to chat and say, would you rather that I be Goofy in the Kenny Crow costume or Goofy dressed up as Ravis? If there's any preferences, I will run and purchase that costume first to make sure. Well, I guess you can get Equalizer if you want. Don't kill things too quickly. I want it to be amusing. I have one person who just wants me to be in the Moogle. I can go dress like the Moogle at the moment. I do want to do the Kenny Crow one, though. Let me go ahead and put on my Moogle outfit.
Anything
I can do that.
assist with?
I agree with being a Moogle. Alright, I want to edit myself. It's so funny. I love that everyone loves the Moogles. I think they're adorable, too. And normally it is that adorable white with the pink ears and pocket and the purple wings. I, of course, have colored mine. And you can always return them. Yes, I'm coming basically as Helpful Moog. Keeping my name. Oh, actually, I'm changing my name. My apologies for the black screen. I know it does that, but there we go. Too funny. And I should say you may not want to get Equalizer yet because I have to do Omega first. So it may be too late. I don't know if you're already in Smog. Let's see, and I should come to this, and after I defeated Ifrit last time, we now have opened Omega. So Omega has not been here before. And it's just low-level Omega, so I'll go ahead and pop on in. If Skyline makes it, great. If not, I'll be out very quickly. And Omega is nowhere near as difficult as it is in the main game. I never actually got Royal Edition. I have my own problems with Royal Edition. So I never fought Omega, but I have heard that it's quite a nightmarish fight in the main game. It's not as bad here, although trying to squeaky level 99 Omega to death is a challenge in and of itself. Speaking of which, I have a squeaky. And this is one of those missions I really enjoy using it. Oh, I should probably... Okay, I'm going to be smart and take my Dragon Whisker in. And I'll just replace my shield with the squeaky. There we go. Alright, 15 seconds if you can make it. Low level, I haven't done Omega at all yet. So 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2. Don't worry, I will be out fairly quickly. Low level does not take long at all. And if you happen to get your Equalizer, that way we won't waste your Equalizer on Omega. I would rather have that one in Duo. No, why is it restart time? Did your game crash? It's getting so glitchy and so buggy. Yeah, so we'll do Duo up next if you want to run for Equalizer. But first, I have to beat the Stompy robot. So Omega is sort of the first mini super boss, I guess. I have the Dream Team, Delilah, Jenica, Gutsko. All of their strengths, massive strengths of 168. And it really is amazing to me. Obviously, this game is not nearly as complex as like the Final Fantasy XIV MMO. Yes, but for what is here, it was really a lot more in-depth, and there's so much joy to be had. I really do recommend it. Someone in chat says, so you have to stomp or get stomped. Yep, and I am stomping with my squeaky hammer. Take that, Omega! And I broke a leg! I shouldn't laugh so hard, but it's so funny! This trick only works on low level, high level, not so much. He moved. Alright, gotta pop this back leg. No, he moved. Maces are so slow. Only problem. Oh, the things I do. Oh, stop jumping around. I need that back leg. Alright, we'll just hit him in the butt. Yes, pop! Oh, no. Death robot, lasers, rockets. It's all good. I'm just gonna squeaky him. Ooh, when he goes invisible, it's not a bad idea to put up a shield if you have one. So you know where he is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my special attack in a minute. Ouch! Stomped on me twice. So rude. Oh, I just love popping his legs with the mace. Woo, that was hurty. I don't know where Invisible Omega is. I see it right there. Okay. At least he's more annoyed at other people than me. Now, if you happen to hit a very vulnerable spot and Omega has an antenna that pops out, do not hit it. It makes him go berserk. It's kind of a mean, evil trick. Alright, I suppose I've had my fun. Switching to Dragon Whisker to just finish him off. Woo, where is he? Must be over there, yep. And some of those rockets... Oh, this is the one. I'm actually going to make him go crazy just to show you why you shouldn't. Did we break it? We did not break it, so he did not go insane. Rest in peace, Omega, Stompy Bug. And I am keeping an eye on chat, so if anyone has, questions about lore, wants me to talk about anything in particular, if you want to vote or weigh in on the Kenny Crow or Ravis costumes, please feel free to drop that in the chat. I'm definitely, I think, wearing Kenny Crow to go fight Kenny Crow because it's just so funny. And we're done with Omega and loading back.
Glad you made it back.
Yeah, Skyline says Arden will be the hardest one to finish. Dastardly Duo is definitely the hardest battle in the game. I think everyone agrees. They are not the end of it, but they are difficult.
Satisfy one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed.
But this time you also get to see what it's like having a healer in there with you, because I do play backup healer, and I think it makes such a big difference. All right, so let me know if you have Equalizer and are ready, or if you need me to be on standby for a minute. Ooh, gotta love these Comrades super bosses. They're so fun. So I'm planning on doing Duo next. Okay, you're ready. Okay. All right, I suppose I will ignore getting the Ravis costume. I'm going to clear out my pictures, though, because...
Thanks to those photos.
Yeah, we definitely need some space to get some awesome photos of Moog fighting Duo.
My guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Doing just a quick tour, making sure that there's nothing spectacular in here. Sometimes they get good ones. Most of the time, they don't. Moog with a barrier. I like that one. I also think it's hilarious, the barrier. The Moog costume is so big, the barrier does not even cover my head. So funny. All right, one quick stop at the Steam tent because I want to be a nice sparkly Moog for my meeting with Ravis and Arden. And it's time! All right, Camp 4 Duo going up. Dastardly Duo, Arden and Ravis. I love that they don't even give you a description. Just go head to head against Arden and Ravis, the kingdom's most nefarious foes. I would argue that neither one of those are foes. Those who have watched for a long time know that I am a huge Arden fan. Okay, camp is up. I should probably change off that squeaky hammer before I have regrets. Lots of regrets. Okay, and now making sure I'm on aerial ace. I have my endgame weapons. We are good to go. Now I just have to hope the camera cooperates with me for heals. Alright, so this is how we dance, this is how we warp. I am an ardent Arden fan. Nice pun, nerdy. I will take that title because, oh my. I do think it's not even that... Sometimes, you know, you see the villain of a story and you get a sympathetic glimpse into their life. I don't even think he's a villain. I really have a lot of respect for what happened to Arden. And I really think he's fighting the Fate War and is ultimately fighting a war that's more important than insomnia. Geo showed up too, so yes, we will be winning this. Geo lives in these boss fights, so we may also see him from some of the other super bosses. He runs Equalizer as well, so if we have two people running Equalizer, this may not last very long. Yeah, it's not even really that Arden is an anti-hero. I think the thing that I love so much about Arden is that you think he's the villain through the whole main game. And there are some arguments that he is the villain. There's definitely some heated debates about that. But later on, there's a perspective shift. And I'm one of them who buys that perspective shift and absolutely believes that it justifies... I mean, he's an asshole. He does awful, awful things. I am not denying any of that. But I do think that he had some justifiable reasons for doing what he did and being how he is. All right, here goes nothing. Poor Delilah, level 5 Delilah. All right, so we definitely want to go for Ravis first. Ooh, you're already down. No, let me over to Skylar. All right. I keep trying to rampage. Oh, shoot, I forgot to switch to rampage. That's why it's not working real well. Oh, well, it'll be fine. I'll just be healer. Ouch, Arden hates healers. So you want to focus on... Ooh, Geo, back up. Back up! You can see the importance of a healer in this fight. No! Get away from me, Arden! Ooh! How did he get me? I was mid-jump! I think that's 2 that I've rescued Geo. And then occasionally I'll dance and buff people back over to my bow. Woo. Trying to watch out where Arden is. Oh, Ravis is almost down. You guys got this. Woo. I'll join in on the chain warp. Yes! Alright, Ravis is down. Now we just have Arden. And his outward Armiger Blast is miserable. Back up. Woo! Ooh, Delilah beat me that time. Normally I would also be going in and dealing damage, but unfortunately with Aerial Ace, I can't really do nearly as much damage as these two. So it's just more effective for me to stay up and keep them up. Ooh, Arden hasn't done any of his nasty tricks yet, so... Woo! I will take some hits if he's that close. I am not afraid of you, dude. I will come in close. as you can see, Duo is fast. They hit like trucks. And Arden has a few nasty tricks. I don't know if we'll see any of them, but... Woo! At least he's not spamming that Armiger outward blast. Woo! Sword dance. Okay. Alright, I hate when he gets in his corner. Woo! Oh, buff time. Everyone needs a buff. I dance in the face of danger. I keep trying to rampage, that's so funny. Doing well. He's almost down. Ooh, there's that outward blast. Woo. And Geo got the finishing blow. Woo! So if you are trying to play and you're having a lot of difficulty with these missions, I do recommend, go ahead and still keep trying. Look how filthy I am! I'm covered in Arden and Ravis blood. And you can see I did almost nothing for damage, but I was definitely the main healer.
Welcome back.
Oh, I do love that battle. It is so fun. Unfortunately, I don't think that I've unlocked Bahamut Rematch yet, so I can't do final round until I really quickly knock out Rematch.
The seasonings I have.
So much fun. That one definitely gets the blood pounding. And Arden did not do half his nasty tricks. He throws spells. He has a particular exploding weapon attack. Depending on time, I may end up going back in just to kind of show some of those additional things he can do. Also, I would love to take him with Rampage instead of Aerial Ace. Oh, not the best sigil for that, but it all worked out. It's all good fun. And I appreciate all the help, both Geo and Skyline. Oh, that's all right, credits. I forgot there's credits for this one. So there will be a moment here. Hopefully it doesn't cut out, but... So that, of course, is Melusine. I know Geo's back has to hurt from the carry. But it's really interesting that Melusine and the Naga that captures Prompto in the Ice Cavern are two of the only demon types that can talk, and they're also both snakes. I've always wanted to know more about that particular part of the lore. And then this, of course, is Gilgamesh. The piece I would love to know about Gilgamesh that we'll never get to know is apparently he eventually betrayed the first king. And I really do think that that whole area that Gladiolus goes to gain his power is a prison. And obviously he's alive after 2,000 years, which is not normal. Plus he's way taller than a normal man. So I think there's a whole uncovered story there. Death Gaze! One of my favorites. And this is one of the reasons that I do think that Dawn of the Future is a legitimate canon ending. Death Gaze would have appeared in Dawn of the Future chasing Luna through a graveyard, and I never saw Death Gaze in the main Final Fantasy 15 game. You don't create assets for things that you're never going to do, so I think it very much supports episode Luna was going to be a thing. Omega, I just love that I can blow your little feeties up with a squeaky hammer. Thank you for all the joy. Aside from that, I think you are ridiculous. And of course, in Comrades, there are 3 sets of credits, so don't panic even when you've hit the 2nd set, but it is well worth making it to the 3rd. Cerberus, the 3-headed dog. Once again, this one did not appear in the original main game, but it is featured in the Omen trailer, and if you haven't seen the Omen trailer, it is one of the pieces of this game I recommend do not miss. Watch it, it's beautiful, it's amazing. I see Skyline has Equalizer ready. I'm still in credits, sorry! And of course this is the Kings of Yore. This would be the Fierce, with his lovely Graviton mace. That's a long pause on the Fierce. He was not very important. And this, of course, is the Rogue, the Queen Unseen. Really creepy screaming. I do recommend, just for funsies, trying to beat her with spectral arms. It's nigh impossible, but oh, it was fun. She's so fast. You definitely need a good partner. Thank you, Redstone Gaming, for helping me achieve that personal trophy. I call it Spectral Arms Unleashed. And of course, this is Somnus, who was the first king. A little bit of spoilers here, so cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, but Arden's brother, and frankly, the true usurper of the throne. I love that whole story, so in-depth between Arden and Somnus and what happened. I have spent literally days discussing it in forums, writing whole stories, alternate histories on it. And Dastardly Duo. I love both of you deeply. It's another place, too, where I think the whole theme of you can't always believe what you see comes out. Ravis is not what he appears to be, nor is Arden. And there's a lot of fake news and rumor that circulate in the game, and it even tells you it's lying to you. It tells you there is fake news, which is so amazing to me. It definitely encourages doing all of the side stories, learning all of the things, and then deciding what you think really happened. Oh, I do love this game from the bottom of my heart. It's like a love letter. Oh. Alright, credits are coming to an end. We'll see where it drops me back or if I have to re-enter the game. Yeah, Skyline says Ignis knew all of this. I was making jokes about that last time, but Ignis's story sends me into hysterical sobs because there's so much depth to it. And I really do think if you play it in chronological order, it doesn't have nearly the impact. But if you play it the way it was meant to be played and then do episode Ignis, it hits like a freight train, and I just burst into tears when I realized the things that he knew and that he couldn't tell anybody. And I agree with his decision not to tell anybody, but oh, the pain! It hurts so bad! Makes me tear up just talking about it. And of course, random comrades saving Lestalem. Oh, I love this game. And the Final Fantasy 15 Comrade screen. This will be important in a minute. Oh, and I got my battle-worn fatigues, and it did drop me back in. So I'm going to go check photos really quickly. Let's see if we got any adorable photos of Moog getting beaten.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Oh, and, well, dancing with Catoires, dancing in the arena, getting smacked by Arden, dancing with Delilah. Not good enough to keep, but rather amusing. Oop! And Moog face. A little dirty Moog face. I think I'll keep that one. Yeah, so Skyline says he's getting the Kenny's outfit. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. So take your time. It's going to take me 1 second to do that as well. So I'm going to clean up really quickly. And we're going to make a quick stop off at Old Lestalem. I didn't see any votes for the Ravis outfit, so I think I'll go ahead and buy the Kenny one, and then we'll go later on and see about if I can get the Ravis things. Alright, so it is unsafe. We are well aware. Actually, I think I'm about the safest glaive you could have in your truck at this point. I don't think any of the demons want to mess with me now that I have endgame weapons. Oh, it's such a delight to play with others. Like I said, Comrades is called Comrades for a reason. It really is better with people. So, I don't recommend trying to solo it. Do grind with others when you can. The people in the Discord are very friendly. Alright. I would like to buy a Kenny Crow suit. 57,000 gil. This is what we waste our money on now. And just taking a quick look around while I'm here, remember how dismal and dark this place was? And you can see slowly refugees were brought in. It's still obviously not a thriving populace, but over the game the feeling does change to at least one of hope. And that's what I really do enjoy about Comrades as well, is it ultimately is a story of holding the line and continuing to believe, choosing, even when you don't know what's going on, to cling to hope. The theme song itself is choosing hope. And that's why, every time I hear the full thing with the lyrics, I just go into tears. It's pretty funny. Thankfully, they don't play it like they play holiday music over speakers, because I would be having problems. Traveling back to Lestalem, and then I just need a quick stop by Dustin to change into my new spiffy costume. My little bauble Moog suit is so cute.
So here I was, chatting with a sex carrier pilot.
Nope. Don't want to hear that piece of gossip. But I do love that you can also go and eavesdrop and listen to that gossip. It goes back to what I always talk about the rumors and that there are different stories. And it's not that they were inconsistent or the writing was bad. It's literally different stories that people have heard and different things people believe. All right, here goes nothing, everybody. Kenny Crow. And just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and save my name. So pardon while the screen goes black. I'm changing my name to Kenny Crow. Just to make it even more fun and difficult to tell which one I am. Right, and then I'm just waiting for the ready from Skyline to know when they're ready. Alright, looks like Skyline is ready, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put up the super secret in-gem boss final battle. Let's go! Camp is up. And this will be really interesting to see if Geo actually catches this camp as well. Geo does tend to haunt all of the super boss fights, so it wouldn't surprise me. Another Kenny Crow, yes! And I'm Kenny Crow. We almost have a murder party. Alright, oh, I need to change to Rampage before I'm all upset that I forgot to do that. Okay, where is it? There it is! That was upsetting last time. Wrong sigil. There we go. Excellent. And there's Geo. Yeah, I may actually warp strike if someone does manage to counter Kenny. Some of the rules of Kenny are you want to bring a shield. If you don't know what he's doing, you want to hold your shield while putting up your barrier, because some of his attacks come right through the barrier, and you don't want to warp him. If you do a regular warp strike, he will chokehold you and cap all of your hit points. But he does a rather spectacular thing on the chain warp strike, and it's worth doing just to see once. So like I said, if someone does manage to counter him, I'll probably go ahead and do it just to show it off, but it is horrifying, and it often results in a total party wipeout. So for the most part, we're just like, just don't warp. Just don't. Poor Geo, stuck in here with 2 Kenny Crows. Oh, this makes me so happy. Look at us in our costumes. I need to switch over to the Kenny stickers. Please tell me I brought them. Oh, I didn't do it, so oh well. I am amused. The whole point of this is amusement. I always tell people, if you're laughing, you're playing this game right. Like, don't worry about being good. Don't worry about being useful. If you're having a good time.
Call, kids, it's Kenny Crow.
Ah, it's Kenny Crow. I bet. Woo! Ooh, I can't even see what's happening. And he's dangerous. Nope, getting away. Oh, Kenny, he does so many bizarre things. And he is much slower than Duo, but he has a lot more insta-death. And he does this weird thing where he'll just stand around for a bit. And it's safe to hit him, but as soon as he moves, he's dangerous again. Ooh! Oh no, Kenny Crow's down! I gotta save Kenny! Ah, so funny! Oh, stop healing, Kenny! He also does have life steal, so if he hits someone, he will heal up. Woo! And he does stuff like that. Woo! That was not nice. Wow, he might not even make second phase. We are murdering him quick. This time he just chose to heal. Ooh! Oh, dang it. He got me. I'm sorry. Geo still managed to get him. Yay! Yeah, that wasn't easy, Kenny. He didn't pull out any of his usual nasty tricks. It's the most amazing fight, and the credits here are fantastic. They're the best credits in the entire game. This is sort of considered the official end of Comrades, if you will, because it doesn't have an end. So once you've seen these credits, you've pretty much reached the end. But I'm still going to move on and show off a few other things this evening. But this is definitely the crowning achievement. And thank you so much to those who have helped me achieve it. I definitely did not do it alone.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
Oh, look at all the Kennys. Every time. Oh, it's such joy. And hello, Zillowbee. Thank you for joining. Yeah, these super boss fights are just amazing. Next, I think, yeah, we still have to take on Bahamut. I don't know what I should wear to battle Bahamut. I also think it's hilarious that I think Bahamut's the Blade Keeper and Gilgamesh is the Blade Master. No chance of confusion there. Oh, here we go! Yay! Oh, all of Comrades culminates here. Yeah, Skyline says you can actually watch the credits from Kenny Crow again. It is true. Every time you beat Kenny, you can watch them. You cannot with Duo. Yeah, look at the credits. Every character is Kenny. Additional voices, Kenny. Music production, Kenny. Everybody's Kenny. This to me is true Final Fantasy. They give you this beautiful, gorgeous, dark story and then totally don't take themselves seriously. I'm laughing so hard it hurts. Someone in chat says, wasn't Kenny Crow's fight actions based on a demo? There is another special disc. I think it's actually just called like the special disc. And if you can find it, it does have a whole special storyline with Noctis and Prompto. And there is indeed a fight with the Square-Enix CEO at the end. And they did sort of reskin that for this Kenny fight. Oh, worth it every time. How can you not love this game? That is Square Enix's finest hour, in my opinion. I'm totally checking photos. All right.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Oh yeah, Kenny fighting the Cactuar. That actually came out pretty well. We'll save that one. Just me dancing. Ah, so close to the end. Not a great one of Geo, but me and the legend. Ah, no good Kenny photos. So sad. Normally I would say that means I'd have to go again. All right, I need to take on Bahamut as well. So, I don't know, should I Muget or just be Teneb for fighting Bahamut?
Anything I can assist with?
I suppose I should show up to one of these as me. let's see. I am going to change out of the Kenny Crow. Let's see. I'll probably go back into my Kenny Crow t-shirt. I didn't buy a lot of clothes this time, but this is my outfit of choice. Yeah, please feel free to keep your Kenny costume if you want. Leave on my flip-flops. And let's change my name back to just my regular name. I'm still here. I promise the Twitch stream hasn't gone down. Oh, that was fun. And let's go ahead and pop into rematch. I am going to once again be silly and replace and do a squeaky because I have a lasered squeaky hammer. And I can. And let's see, we'll go with Aerial Ace. All right, camp going up for Bahamut rematch.
I can barely keep up with you.
I guess I do have the 99. I still want to do Bahamut rematch first with my squeaky. Camp going up. I do miss Squeak Squad, where we just ran around. Oh, Board, thanks for dropping by. Yes, thank you for the good luck. Board has been speedrunning Kenny and is absolutely great at annihilating him. Oh yes, look at my squeaky does 10,000 now. This is not an advised weapon for the game, but oh man, we do have fun on Squeak Squad. Oh, and look, there's a Kenny Crow that has joined me. If you have a squeaky hammer, you should totally equip it. We can squeak him to death. There's something so satisfying about it. And this is what happens when they don't officially end a game and they just leave a bunch of players in to make their own fun. We come up with squeaky challenges. We do murder parties. When people are wondering what happened while Noctis was in the crystal all those years, this is what the Glaives were doing. Oh, I'm laughing so much. I'm going to lose my voice. Skyline doesn't have that. It's okay. Oh, I should probably take food. No food, Bahamut's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll mess around with this one. I won't mess around with Final Round. That one's actually a tough fight.
Where are your kings now?
Oh, come on. Warp! I will squeaky your foot! I just love imagining Bahamut trying to tell the other gods what happened to him. And then they showed up with squeaky hammers. So in rematch, you can actually kind of stand under him, and as long as he goes up in the sky, yep, put up your shield and you can counter him. Now that does not work on Final Round, so do be careful. You can dodge roll those blades, which is a really big part of fighting him. Did I get him that time? Oh! Oh no. Alright, let's see if I can parry him. Probably not. Oh, I got him, yes! Woo! He is being mean. I thought I told you not to do this. I can't tell. I think Final Blow might have been Squeaky Hammer. Oh yeah. Me standing next to Kenny Crow. After squeaking a god. Yeah, when you can hit those counters for him, it really makes a huge difference, especially if you can get the one for final round. And when we see it in final round, I'll try and explain what I'm doing. Wilhelmina Aurora was the player that taught me how to do it. And it does take a bit of timing, and definitely I'm always sweating because if you miss it, he will squish you. You will die.
It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the
But in
seasonings
final
I have.
round, they figured out that people were just sitting under him, I think. And so sitting under him in final round is death. Don't do it. But he also comes up with a whole bunch of brand new tricks. And it is one of the most beautiful fights in the game. You get some absolutely lovely pictures from it. Loading. Patience and waiting. What glaives do best? All right, I'm going to clear my photos just so I can get those lovely photos from final round. And I do prefer running aerial ace for this one. I recommend Rampage for duo and Kenny, but aerial ace for final. That's not bad, but nothing spectacular. Me having a good time. All right, are you ready for final round?
I foresee great things on your horizon.
The Blade Keeper's trial. Just waiting to see if Skyline is ready. You don't need equalizer for this one. There's a long pause. I bet that's him in a mission getting equalizer. But without spoiling too many things, I really do recommend for anyone who's playing this game. Oh yeah, no worries. I can hold for just a minute. Just let me know when you're ready. I really do recommend going through and finding all the pieces of the story, and I do recommend reading Dawn of the Future if you have not. It's sort of an alternate ending, but I think both endings, because of the way they did it, are legitimate. And I've said it before, camp's going up for the final round. Final round, camp, going up! I've said it before, but the way that I think it really works is that there is a choice that is made with a fate gate, and it's really Arden's choice at the end of episode Arden. And I think if Arden denies his fate, if Arden accepts his fate, you get the main game ending when you look at how all the pieces fit together. But if Arden denies his fate, you actually get the Dawn of the Future ending. And you can see why when you read Dawn of the Future and how it links together. And it really does tie into all of the stuff that's in the DLCs. If you've only ever played the main game, I do recommend playing all the DLCs. Literally 70% of the story is in those DLCs. And I totally understand where people were frustrated. They felt that it should have all been packaged as one entire game. I'm not arguing at all that there was some marketing issues with it. But if you find all the pieces, this is one of the most beautiful stories I have ever seen. Yep, there's Geo. Can't stay away from the super boss fights. All right. Yeah, like I said, and we honestly don't know if Geo is part of the Final Fantasy 15 server or not, which is hilarious, but he seems to live in here. I swear he's in here 70% of the time. So if you're wondering, gosh, I don't think I can beat these bosses on my own, literally just try running them a couple times and Geo might start showing up. It's like magical Geo. your Kenny Crow. Oh, yay! Let's do this. We got this. Woo! Woo! Out of there. You can dodge roll many of his attacks. Yeah, so this is that same kind of, it looks the same, but if you stand under him, it's not going to end well for you. However, I'm going to come over and buff everyone, and then get out of there. Ooh, for this one, equip daggers and start warping, or roll like crazy. Ooh, someone got hit. Oh, it's Delilah. I'll pick up our healer. There you go, Delilah. All better. Delilah's down again. This is why I became the backup healer. Eventually I became better than Delilah. Delilah, get over there. Get to him. Alright, so for this, you want to line up in between these... Oh geez, I didn't bring a shield. I'm dead. I didn't realize I only had my squeaky hammer. I should not have lived. Kenny died. Oh, rip Kenny Crow. Yeah, Gio's running that equalizer and he knows how to do massive amounts of damage, so... And just given how few players there are, I am very grateful for Gio for certain for continuing to help out. No, Kenny was squished flat. I can't believe I went in without my shield. Oh, oops. That was a mistake. So funny.
Dinner is served.
So I think the only other thing that I might need actual help with is I did want to show at least once on my stream how to do the laser farm. So I don't know if you're willing, Skyline, to do a quick laser farm and use the pull method just to make it a quick one. I mean, it's free lasers, right? Awesome. And just to discuss, like I said, crafting and gear is really the secret to this game. Levels do not matter. You can hand all your endgame weapons to a level 1 and basically defeat the whole game. So I'm going to switch out for Helpful Moog. And usually when you're running laser camps, people will join in because when you need them, you also need like 120 of them. And it's absolutely miserable getting them alone. So I try and jump in and help out when I can. And it's always a good thing to know how to do the laser farm. I am actually going to recreate Helpful Moog. So I'm going to delete them. And since I'm wearing a Moog costume, it doesn't really matter. But I usually choose to go with Prompto's face. And I have a fluffy hairstyle. It's funny, I have my farming characters' preferences, and then I just shove them in a Moog outfit. And by bringing a low-level character, I am helping the person get more lasers. Naming convention's not working. Sorry, I'm stuck in the screen. Let me out, let me out. I promise the Twitch stream has not gone down. But whoever has the highest level when you're farming will get the most materials and the biggest bonus. So when you're helping someone, if you can bring something at least lower than them, preferably a level 1 character, it really does help. Yeah, Board says he wants to get PS Plus back. Oh yeah, I mean Geo's always in Kenny. I'm sure you'll get lots of fights with Geo if you just keep going in. Alright, so for lasers, the one thing is I do need to re-equip. I'm going to go ahead and put on my dancing daggers. I'm going to use my standard dragon whisker. That's not the right dragon whisker. That's the problem with having all these multiple weapons. Oh, camp has already started for ghosts, so I promise I will get in there. Let's see, I need a mace, warhammer. I could use squeaky actually at this point.
I can barely keep up
We'll
with
go
you.
ahead and enter the mission to make sure I don't miss it.
Very well.
And then we'll see what the timer looks like for me
Take care out
to
there.
equip some more. Oh! Oh! And we're off to camp! I need to switch out to Graviton too. It's so funny when your picture just ends up being Dustin's shoulder. I wish that there was a trading system in here because since I don't use lasers, I have farmed so many and I'm always selling them to merchants. And I feel so guilty when people need them so badly. Alright, I need to get Kenny Crow back alive. Try not to die. Alright, so before I go in, I need to remember to reset. I need to be on Graviton. And this is the only camp that does take a little bit of coordination. It takes a little bit of patience. Don't worry about it if you have trouble. Walk out of bounds, blow up the mech. It does take just that little bit of communication and figuring out what you're doing, and that's okay. And so essentially what we're going to do is there is going to be a giant robot in here, the mech. You want to break the rocket off its shoulder, break its legs so it can't move, and then pull it into the field. And so I am going to go ahead and let him take care of the rocket and the leg. Kenny's got this. You forgot to do the rocket. I got the rocket. When the leg breaks, you want to head back here behind this parking sign. And as long as you're behind this parking sign, all players, AIs don't count, the mech will start regenning. So in order to pull it with Graviton, you want to do the first pull from right here. I saw Graviton go off behind me. It wasn't quite close enough. Second pull is going to be this little dead patch of grass. And you do have to wait for Graviton to recharge, so there's a little bit of time lost here. But if you do it fast enough, the demons will kind of leave you alone as well. And if you have two pullers, come back to the third patch of grass, and you can pull it again. And the advantages of doing this, you want to make sure that you don't walk out of bounds. If you go too far this way, you will leave the mission. But you can see the mech hit points bar will start regenerating as we're standing here. I think Kenny's hitting the mech, yeah. And by bringing it back here, you can see it regenerates pretty quickly, and we're already behind the parking sign. You can do the same thing, just leave it over by the demons, but I find it much easier to bring it to the field. And then the trick is just kind of watching the HP, woo, and running behind the parking sign whenever the mech needs to regenerate. Sometimes I'll even do a nice little, let it rest! And there are, I always get confused on whether it's 15 or 16, but there are multiple parts of the mech that can be broken. I always joke and call this recycling 101. No, I wanted the mech, not the imp. Stupid imp. Ooh, that's going to be a big one. And it is funny how the parts all start kind of floating. You basically want to break it from the outside in. So think like finger, then hand, then arm. Ooh, there's another laser sensor. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty good run, actually. And I'm just being careful on those hit points, making sure that we break all the parts. Nice. And let's see, we got the upper shoulder. It looks like we got the legs, the arms, both guns. And so at this point it is done and we can just kill it. Yeah, Board says that they're very glad that they did, oh, that time it got me, did their laser run when they were in version 1.0. In version 1.0 there was a glitch that made it much easier. But this is still, the graviton regen method is still a great way, especially if you get 3-4 people who know what they're doing. You can pull in anywhere from 12 to 20 lasers a mission. Admittedly, it's more common to get kind of like the 6 to 12 range, but I have seen as many as 22 drop in one run. So if you're quick killing it and only getting 1 or 2 lasers at a time, definitely see if you can try and make this method work for you. Because it hurts my soul when I hear about people doing that.
I ain't your servant, you know.
Sid! We got Sid!
At least it's edible.
Sid 20.
I ain't done much cooking since we set up shop at Hammerhead, but I'd say I still got it.
Oh, thank you, Skyline, for helping me demonstrate that. Oh, I didn't even see how many lasers we got. I clicked too quick. It's gone now. Wow, so Skyline got 12. Obviously, you will have gotten more than me so I think I had about 9. That was a really good run for 2 people. That was a beautiful laser run. And now it's captured and immortalized forever on my YouTube channel. All right, so there's just a couple more things that I wanted to do. I think I'm going to do Infernal Infestation next because it's my absolute favorite mission in the whole thing and I want to share it with people. Do I want to check photos? I'm not going to check photos. I'm just going to go ahead and set up a camp for Infernal.
On your horizon.
I always tell people that it's on the old Lestalem tab. It's off-screen under Seaside Skirmish, so it does help to kind of guide people down to here. I love this mission dearly because of the sound, and I know that's absolutely ridiculous. Camp is up for Infernal if anyone wants to join. But I love it because there are so many enemies and they make such lovely crunchy breaking noises. And it's like popping bubble wrap. It's the most relaxing mission in the game. Once you're strong enough to actually do it. Not so relaxing when you're soloing with really crappy equipment. And it's just an overall fun mission, so I did want to make sure to at least get this recorded for posterity. All the silly little corners of the game. I mean, like I said, I could keep showing little nooks and crannies on and on, but I do think it's about time that I move on to another game. Though I will always be haunting the servers and happy to help if folks are stuck and need to call for reinforcements. And on that note, starting next week, I am planning to do a blind playthrough of Stray. I know very little about it, except that it's about a cat and it's kind of a platformer. I have not streamed yet where I have not played the game before, so that's going to be a whole new interesting experience, and I'm really excited about it. So if you like how I'm doing things, it will also be under Melia Mucks About. My Twitch stream is Mondays, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And so I will be starting Stray next week. Just in time to have to stop for the holidays. Yes, and Skyline says they do have the Discord if you want help for Comrades. And I do recommend, I mean, Quick Play is dead. If you need help, absolutely join that Discord. Do make sure to chat a little bit. There are different time zones, so sometimes it takes us a bit to get back to you. Oop, let me make sure I'm not on the right thing. No, I forgot to change characters. That's okay. So I'm going to prove a point here. Let me go to my aerial ace really quick. And you can see I'm level 5, but I have 2,000 strength because I have all of my endgame weapons equipped. Oh, except that one. Nope. One more. Sorry. Got to trade out one more. Give me my bow. Oh, no. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something different. Crimson Flashes. Okay, I'm going to have fun. I am going to Rage Mage this time. Because I can! And it will still be crunchy. Okay, so let's say I have Crimson Flashes, and then I need to trade out my shield for my shurikens. Alright, we're good. No! Did I stay on Graviton? I hope I didn't stay on Graviton. No, I was on Rampage. Whew. Okay, we're good. It's fine. So this is one of my favorite character builds, and it's absolutely ridiculous, and I recommend it. I call it Rage Mage, and it's basically Rampage and Stormbound weapons, and your fists will do whatever element you have. Oh, come on, Jenica, pick me up. Thanks. Maybe I'm not strong enough. There we are. Crunchy noises. And I'm trying to find my Crimson Flashes. I shouldn't have done this with my level 5. Oh well. No regrets. There we go. Feet of Fire and Fire-Aga. I just have to do a lot of warping up to refresh myself. Rock Breaker with Fire Fist. Oh yeah! And this is me with just a little level 5 that's carrying my end game, like... Obviously I get squished pretty easy, but I'm still holding my own. Alright, get up! All of the AIs are like, we're out. I don't have any heals for you guys! And as soon as you're done punching, you also have the lovely Kamehama attack from Rampage. I do love Rage Maging. Jenica's like, I blame you, you brought the level 5 character. Ah, so bad. Ooh, we'll have to see if he actually explodes. No! Oh, magic's so fun, but you do have to have that magic pool in order to successfully keep casting. Death nap. I'm sorry, Moog, I'm leaving my body in my favorite mission. It's okay, it's just death. I'll shake it off. Don't worry about it. Yay, I got Meg. Bahamut omelet. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch out for Teneb and run that one again, just because much crunchier when I'm actually at using the right character.
Welcome back.
Oh, Monica, you make it seem so easy.
Sorry for the wait. It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the seasonings I have.
It is so adorable when people wear the mascot costumes. Is that not the most amazing scene? But this game and this community really have been just a great place for lots of laughs, lots of sillies. I have met so many people just hanging out in the servers. If you enjoy 15, they also have a bunch of other rooms to discuss other aspects of the game. Comrades does have its own little corner, which I rarely venture out of. But overall, I have had really positive experiences with the Comrades crew. Sometimes it's hilarious. We even get people who join and they're like, why are you so nice here? Like, what's wrong with this corner of the world? Alright. I need my other character. Yes, let me be Teneb. I forgot I was the wrong character. Alright, let's try this again. I'm going back into Infernal. It's a quick mission. Camp is up for Infernal if anyone wants to join. This time I'm just going to do it as my aerial ace and get those lovely crunchies. It wasn't nearly crunchy enough last time.
I wish you a safe return.
It's all my fault. Alright, double checking. Nope, I don't want Squeaky Hammer. We want our Immortal Aegis. And there is an Aegis shield and an Immortal Aegis shield. I prefer the Immortal. Aegis comes with Immune, which is why everybody wants it. So you don't have to go hunting the Gigantoirs. But overall, it's got a lot of requirements for upgrade, and it's just not worth it. You also have to win it from the Chocomostro by training all of your piranha birds, your attack chocobos, before releasing them upon the land like locusts to go eat all the behemoths. Oh, wow. It's 4 a.m. where Skyline is. Yeah, no, I appreciate all of the help. So please, when you need to leave and go sleep, please leave and go sleep. Sleep is important. After this, I'm going to do a solo quest anyway and maybe fight one of the super bosses again, just kind of solo to show some of their moves. So I do appreciate all the help, but I'm probably hitting a part where I would be disappearing on you anyway. All right. Ah, can of fish. Why do I always get a can of fish? Ooh. All right, this time I'm in it. The game says denied. It doesn't want to let me dance. All right, crunchies, here I come. Oh yeah, now you can hear it. I can hear the crunches from Skyline in the background too. Oh, I love this mission. We killed it too quickly. Now we have to wait for the spawn. There they are. Oh, like I said, like popping bubble wrap. And Gigantoirs do like to show up in here. If you are trying to get Nectar, which is one of the rarest things in the game because it has immune, this is a great mission to farm for it. When you're looking for Gigantoirs, you want anything over 60 that has multiple waves of enemies, and there's a chance of the Gigantoir spawning with each wave. Oh, crunchy is so lovely! Nope, I want this one for the crunchy. I'm leaving the boss alone just so I get extra crunchies. And so other missions that can make a really great Gigantoir hunting ground, oh, there's a hunt button, are a familiar fright, the Gormanding Zoo, also known as Angry Flap Flap, and this one are probably the three that I see him show up in the most. I have seen him show up in Grotesque Griffin as well, but you kind of have to be able to solo and survive that. And it's harder when there's a Gigantor in there. Yay! Oh, thank you, my friend, for all the help. Oh, that's a picture to remember. Oh, if nothing else, this game makes me laugh. Libertas!
Here you go. Better than some mere skewers, am I right?
And those Jormungan Spiral Thorns give you the Fire-Aga spell and are also just great, so good materials in there. Centipede stuff can be useful for filling in little holes on your weapons if you need just an extra +2 or +3 of something. They don't take up much space, and sometimes you can squish them in for optimizing weapons. Which, if you do really get into the crafting and want to optimize, I do also recommend the resources that are on the Final Fantasy XV Discord, especially Soda Sip's weapon building spreadsheet. It'll let you build all of your weapons out of game and then have the recipes for doing your crafting in game. Such a time saver and a stress saver. 5 stars. Highly recommend. Alright, so next, I normally do my stream for an hour and a half, but given that this is my last night in this bastion of Old Lestalem, I am going to run a little bit long tonight. So I think next I want to travel to Hidden Harbor. I was trying to remember where it was, and see if I can pick up all of the Reva stuff, and then I'll try going into Duo again.
So here I was, chatting.
But I do want to thank you, Skyline, for all of your help, and Board, and anyone else who's watching who's one of our comrades who comes in and helps and plays. This game really is a great game because of the people who are playing it, and it's really inspiring to see people take each other under their wing and really help each other farming different materials. I joke about it all the time, but it's also true that Comrades really is a game of kind of like camaraderie gained from shared pain. I mean, after you've spent 4 hours grinding for some rare material and you're both so happy when it finally drops, there's a bond. That's all I'm saying. And I do believe, I don't know if the invite was pinned to the top. Do I need to drop the invite in again? Oh, no, it's been pinned. And I also always have the invite and my crafting video on my YouTube channel as well if you're looking for them. Yes, you are welcome. Go to sleep. All right, I think there's a cutscene here.
Say, can this machine fix up firearms?
If they're still in half-decent shape. Can't do a damn thing if they're rusted beyond repair, though.
What about pole arms?
Huh. Now, I know you ain't suggesting us old dogs jump back into the fray. Our heyday has done come and went.
Oh, you have to leave it to the young ones.
It's time we give the younger generation a chance to shine.
They did such a great job of emphasizing, I don't know, just the passing of the torch, I think. I love that Comrades really does make you feel like a part of 15. Let's see, I need to go up to the tower, I believe. And Wescom and Sid aren't fighting, they're getting along. I believe she is the one. Alright, so, yep, here's the Ravis hair, and it's 150,000. I hope I have enough to do this. I don't know if I'm going to have enough.
I left my sketchbook behind when I fled Altissia, but seeing the smiles my drawings bring to the kids' faces here makes me glad I didn't.
I'm glad you didn't as well. Oh, always get stopped by just the breathtaking scenery, even if it's a plague-riddled, dying world. With cheerful music. Alright, back down we go, if I can remember how. There it is. This is why I do not enjoy Hidden Harbor. I get a bit claustrophobic. However, other players like it because everything is so close and you can quickly access everything. Ah, crafting table. No. Alright, I think you have the jackets. Oh, I hate talking to this guy. Okay, those were hair and eyebrows and face. No, where is... Yes, Ravis Ensemble. 46,000! I can do it! Alright, I can't remember if I have to purchase his... Oh, wait, is the hair here? Did I buy the face or the hair? Yes, so there's... I already had his hair, I got his face. Alright, I think we're good.
And those Xenorous girls are real tough. Just the way I like it. Maybe I ought to...
You're the talk of the town, kid.
He's so
Thanks to those
skeezy, I'm
photos.
running away. I don't want to hear him. Alright, let's see. Changing booth. Changing booth is over here. Oh, wait, that's just the steamer. But all of the amenities of Old Lestalem are here at Hidden Harbor. Ah, there's Dustin.
Anything I can assist with?
Yes, and so for doing Ravis, sometimes I will use a different character. I'm going to go ahead and use Teneb this time, but if you don't want to undo a whole bunch of the things that you've been doing, you can create and have your own, like, other Ravis character. Alright, now I do not want to begin playing as this character. I would like to edit this character. I'm debating the wisdom of it now, but alright. And so for face, if you want, let's see if we have Ravis. We do. I can change to Ravis. And then you just make the other ancestor be blank. And this is also how you can get Prompto, Ignis, any of the other faces that you've got if you want them to look just like that. Alright. And then I'm going to go to hair. And we will do Ravis hair. And then attire. Ravis attire. I almost want to leave the sunglasses on. It's like he's cosplaying Ravis. Oh, that's so bad. And let's see. Top, bottom, shoes, gloves, accessories. I will remove the sunglasses. And there is one final thing you need to do if you want to be a really good Ravis. You do have to color the eyebrows. So we go to color. Because you have dark eyebrows. Ah! Zoom, camera! Losing buttons! Okay. Let me see his face. And so you can see how much of a difference that makes between where they were up here, or you can come down and actually have Ravis eyebrows. Let's see. I suppose maybe something just right in there. I don't feel like the face took. Do I have to also do... No, you can't do Ancestor B that way. I guess he looks like Ravis. Close enough, right? I think we're good. I have a dedicated Ravis character on my other. And I'm actually going to go ahead and change his name over to Ravis just for fun. Like I said, if you've spent forever detailing your character, you might want to have a separate one, so that you don't lose all of the facial changes that you've made. I'm not sure if you reselect the same faces if it comes back or not. I've never done it. Alright, and the other thing I want to do while we're here is there is a hidden mini game, and so I'm going to go look for the what do I want to say? These are kind of the instructions. So there is a hidden weapon that you can get. It's a deck brush, and the way that you find it is you come up into the catwalk, and around one of these corners there's going to be a magazine. I just have to remember. Oh, it's that far corner. Yep, I remember which one it
I
is.
bought a house in the boonies hoping I could live out what little time I have left in peace and quiet with my wife. But that ain't gonna happen anymore. There's no hope of a happy ending for me now.
Oh, I do love hearing all of the different opinions. So you come to the very end of Hidden Harbor. Yep. Towards the cave entrance. And you look at this little piece of paper here, and it will tell you the order. So it looks like the order is NGOLHQNG. And those are obviously the outposts. And so I need to go to those outposts in that order in order to get the deck brush. Alright, so once you've done that, you can leave the catwalk. I'm gonna get back down there. Doesn't always want to let you down. Alright. Monica! Help! There we are. And I love she wasn't even there.
Town, kid. Thanks to those photos.
Alright, I'm going to clear out my photos.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Just make sure that there was nothing spectacular in here. No, pretty standard. Alright, and just for fun, I am going to go into Duo again.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Only this time, I am going to go in soloing it. I will likely die. Oops. Oh, I need in-gem. That's why. Hello, brain. It helps if you're looking at the right counter. Alright, here we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and recruit AI this time. Oh. And I want to see if I can actually show off some of what Arden can actually do. We'll see how long I last. I'm going to give it a good shot here. Alright, we have Yura. I don't mind him in Duo, actually. He keeps Arden busy. Sada and Tobal. Alright, Dream Team. Double check my weapons really quick. Make sure I don't have a squeaky equipped. I do not want to be on Aerial Ace. That will be a death sentence. Let's go to Rampage. Alright, here goes nothing. We got this. Thank you. Yeah, I got a good luck from the chat. There is something satisfying about soloing Duo. You always want to take Ravis first? Oh, Yura's in danger. And do try and keep your AI up as much as you can. It will make a difference. Oh, Arden, stop picking on all my AIs. Ouch. And this is also why I do all that background healing. It really does help. Ooh, I need some more MP. Back down to the fight. Oh! Outward Armiger Blast. That thing sucks. Need more MP. Oh, this is one heck of a fight. Alright, Kamehama! Sometimes Arden will be kind enough to jump into that and you get a 2-for-1. Oh my gosh, I'm hardly scratching Ravis! But this also shows you from earlier how I'm not, well, I would say talented, just how skilled Geo actually is. Ooh, this is a very tough fight, and even with parties of 4, sometimes we don't always make it. Yura! Alright, everyone's healed. Trying to keep everyone up. Alright, I will at least kill Ravis. Oh, that outward armature blast is just miserable. Stop it, Arden. Oh, sometimes he just spams that. Ouch! Woo, we're all picking each other up. I need to remember to do my dancing daggers, get all of my AIs, what strength I can. Ooh, Arden outright killed Yura! Rude! I don't want to be on Arden, I want to be on Ravis! Alright, dancing daggers! Woo! And really that's the trick, just dance when you can, keep people up. Ooh, breathe. Yura tends to provoke everybody, so... Ooh, I managed to dodge that one. Oh, such an intense fight. Oh, come on! My heel did not go off there. Ouch! Help! Oh, yes, we will at least take Ravis! Oh, direct hit. And Arden went into it. Nice. Yura, get up. Ouch. Woo! This is getting fierce. Ouch! I can avoid almost everything except that stupid outward armature blast. I apparently like taking that one to the face. It's nummy. Oh, but you can imagine the joy when we get 3 different Ravises in here. Fighting Ravis. Oh, he's almost down. Come on. No, out of chat. I did not want to be in chat. Oh my gosh, guys. Stop it. Alright, I just need you guys to stay up for 30 seconds so I can kill Ravis. Yura's like, no. Where is Yura? I do love that Yura's over there trying to fight Arden alone. Not the wisest move, dude. Woo, Tobul, come here. Sada, nope. It is good exercise keeping these guys up. Oh, come on. Just stay up. I'm so close! Yes! Ravis is down! Yes! Okay, now the hard part starts. Oh, thank you for standing there and taking that. Now it becomes a game of doing damage to Arden while also keeping the AIs alive. Although Yura might be a lost cause. Woo! Yep, I know that one. Oh, I heard that. Ooh, that kick. Yep, he kicked Yura to death. And he kicked Tobal to death. No! All right. Woo! And the hard part about Arden is he gets meaner the more his hit points come down. Ouch. I may have to take a death nap soon just so that I get my hit points back. No, Sada! Ooh, I took a kick for you, dude! And it's so hard with Arden phasing around, too. This really is an amazing battle. It's super fun. Oh no, we're all in danger! And that's a death thing! Woo! We'll just limp around. Oh! Alright, we got 2 permanently out. Ah! Up there he is! No! Stop hurting my AI! Woo! Oh, there's the exploding weapon. Ah, and it fell. Some of the skills he did not get a chance to show last time. Man, that kick. He literally just kicked them to death. Woo! Stop trying to kill him. Oh, this one doesn't hurt me. I can stay in it. Poor Sada. I'm trying to keep him up so he'll keep me up. No. Alright, we've got, what, a quarter of his hit points taken off? Oh, sword dance. Sword dance is so miserable. Alright, dancing. I do think it's interesting that Arden goes for the AIs. I feel like it is very deliberate, and he will pick off the weak ones and your healers. He really despises healers. Oh, hope I can do this. And save Sada. Oh, woo! But it is also kind of nice because he stays focused on them. Woo! Yes, I knocked him over! Oh! We're down to a quarter hit points for Arden! He hasn't pulled out one of his really nasty tricks yet, though. I know it's coming. Oh, that one's just mean. Thank you, Sada. We got this. We just gotta keep each other alive. Oh, here it is. Run! Oh, yes, and I got Sada healed too. Yay! Oh, Sada, quit. What's the in danger? Oh no, we're both in danger. I think this is the end of Sada. Depends which one of us he goes for. Yep. Farewell, Sada. I will try and make it so your sacrifice is not in vain. Oh, son of a. That outward armature is just miserable. I can't move! Oh, lightning! That scared me! I'm back up. Oh, no, no, no! Ooh, dang it. I was standing the wrong way. Ooh, ooh, run! Get away from sword dance! Oh, death nap. Okay, so now I'm going to have a full hit point bar, and it's just going to be attrition. It seems like it's a lot, but it just takes one hit from him to take all of it, so... but I'm satisfied with this fight. I've done pretty well. I can't find him. Where is he? Oh, we're doing this game, are we? You don't want to be near any of the exploding weapons, obviously. Okay. Woo! Heal up, heal up. The faster I heal, the more I keep from being tapped. Oh, and see, just one hit, and it's all gone. Oh, it's so painful. No! Oh, come on! Give it to me! No! No! Oh, so close, so close. Ah, good fight. Yeah, he gets super mean. You start feeling like you're doing okay because he's got so little hit points left. But yeah, he just gets meaner and meaner the lower it goes. Oh, but that was a good fight. No shame. Oh, all right. Let me see. I think I'm going to go for a silly costume. Let's go back to Moog.
I can assist with.
So I need to edit my Ravis. And luckily, since it's a Moog outfit, I just need to pop into here. Don't have to change much. Saving my name. Oh, like I said, there is something really satisfying about soloing duo, but I have been sent out of that fight with Arden's boot print on my forehead many a time. It is super tough. Ah, Dustin, you gotta let me through! I'm stuck! It looks like Skyline is going to sleep. Thank you again for all the help and for stopping by my stream. So appreciated.
Thanks to those photos. I'll hold on to all
and if you need more lasers later, I'm happy to
if
jump on and
you see
help.
one you like, I can frame it for you.
Ah, Ravis fighting Ravis. This is really the reason you do this. To see if you get any amazing Ravis fighting Ravis photos. That one wasn't too bad. I don't even know what's going on there. Ah, the time that Arden hit me so hard, my hair turned black. Nothing spectacular. Alright, and I am also going to solo Kenny really quickly, just to let him show off some of those moves. This should go much better. I'm usually better at soloing Kenny. Make sure I do have a shield. Yes, I do. I am on Rampage. We are good to go.
I can barely keep up with you.
Alright. Once again, it's an in-gem. I keep going to Monica for in-gem things. Chat, you should know. You should yell at me. The yellow ball. Go play at the yellow ball. Yeah, someone in chat says taking the whole speaking in the first person to another level. Ravis fighting Ravis, told by Ravis. Exactly. It's so funny. I'm just going to go ahead and recruit AI since I'm planning on soloing. And I just need one moment to adjust. Oh, make sure that I'm in good fighting shape. Take a quick sip of water. Oh, and that's true. I also need to try and set off his counter if I can at least once. Whew, that's going to make this an even tougher fight. All right, here goes nothing. Wish me luck.
Call, kids, it's Kenny Crow.
Ooh! Thanks, Jenica. It's already hard enough to see him. Oh, I don't want to save the AIs in this one. I forgot. Ooh! Man, that was a rough start. Alright. We got this now. Alright, he's dangerous again, so I'm watching for his next attack. Woo! Might be a grenade. He's mad at me. I can't see Jenica! I need to be able to see what he's doing! Oh, she's the worst person to have in this. Oh, laser eyes, laser eyes! That was some fancy dodging. That is not his grenade eye attack, which is far scarier. Those are insta-death grenades. Laser eyes is just medium level Kenny horrifying. I ate a grenade. So did Delilah. There's the grenade eyes. Just off camera, which is going to keep it scary. No! Oh, that was scary. And of course he healed up because he hit so many of us. Oh. You are not nice, Kenny. Alright, he's dangerous again because he did a flip. Ooh! I saw that. Man, I am not seeing his sword at all today. Oh man, that was close! I don't know how I lived through that one. And now he's going into his scary phase, because that wasn't scary. Woo! Alright, he's gonna jump. That is the lifesteal one. Woo! No, you don't. Ah, he got me. Dang it. No! Shield! Ooh, that's close! And that mouthful of happiness, always shield for it. It has invisible hitboxes and will kill you from across the arena. Light sword! You want to catch that one on your shield. Woo! I think it's amazing that Geo and other people can do this with Equalizer, but I also think it's a lot of fun to just deal with all of his attacks. Ooh, see, like that would have killed me even though it was nowhere near me. Thank you, shield. Half the fun of this fight is it's so freaking glitchy. No! I was dancing! Kenny! Ha! Perfect block! lucky. I was so lucky. And now he's back up to like half hit points. Oh, this is not a good Kenny run. And in some ways, it's a great Kenny run. No! I am not giving up, you bird! Ooh, I may get hit a lot, but... Oh, no! He got me again. Double sword. No! Oh! Laser ass! Alright, I'm going to take one more try at these two super bosses. Would you guys rather see Kenny or Duo? And then I'm going to do the deck brush, and I will call it an evening, and also the ending of my lovely Comrades stream. But I don't want to leave with total losses. I have one vote for Kenneth. Let me hit the steam shower, get all refreshed. Yeah, I do think Kenny is just amazing. All of the different horrible things he does. Clean out those photos.
Hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you
Gives
see
chat
one
time
like,
to weigh
I can
in.
frame it for you.
Little happy dancing Moogle. Us trying to deck Kenny. I am definitely getting stomped. I'm actually going to keep that one. It's so sad. Little Kenny feet above me. Alright, it looks like it's going to be Kenny going back in. That was a truly terrible run. Oh. Alright, recreate AI, come on, Dream Team! But it really does go to show, I mean, having the other players helps so much, but these final fights are not easy, even with endgame weapons, even with monstrous, overpowered stats. They'll still kill you! All right. Oh, Jenica. It's a love-hate relationship. I should have equipped Omniguard so she wouldn't show up. The important thing about Kenny is being able to see what he's doing, and I cannot see through her Omniguard. Oh well, she's just keeping it interesting.
Call, kids, it's Kenny Crow!
Alright, so I'm dancing, and then I'm using my bow to get him so that he doesn't immediately get a hit. Alright, what's he doing? Nope, he flipped, so he's dangerous. Oh, it's just a gun. I don't care about guns. I'm invulnerable to bullets. Not to grenade eyes, or the other issues that he does, though. Woo, I see a sword swipe coming. I should have got in there and tried to block it. Woo! Laser eyes, luckily close. Dance a little bit, get some powers going. I don't want to stand in front of him in case a grenade has. It's so funny because sometimes he's very easy and other times he is not. Ooh, I don't see him. Jenica, I can't see. A lot of my rolling is often repositioning. Okay, here's this. Try. Alright, there it is.
Kids, it's Kenny Crow!
And that, my friends, is why you do not chain warp. Go, Delilah! She lived! No, let me out of here! Okay, now I gotta play smart. So worth it though. And you can occasionally get out of that by just rolling backwards. Don't run, don't warp, roll backwards. Oh, where is he? I know you're trying to be helpful, Jenica. You are not being helpful. Woo, where did he go? Okay, guns. I don't care about guns. I can deal with that. Woo! No! Oh, I made it through that somehow. I didn't think I'd timed that right. Ooh. He is not happy. Oh, light sword. That I can deal with. Oh, but the AIs couldn't. Rip everybody. No, sword, get away. Oh, nope, that's a gun. Okay. Woo. And some of these attacks do just come right through your barrier, so that's why you want to make sure you have that shield. You'll notice I'm always switching to the shield and holding my barrier. Oh, that's it, Burb. There is something satisfying about catching that light sword, though, just like catching Zoo. Ooh, yes, keep on the guns. I like the guns because they don't hurt me. Oh, I'm taking off those hit points. He has so many hit points. It is impressive. Woo! Oh, Delilah, no! I tried to move to the side so he wouldn't get her, but to no avail. Rip, Delilah. She did try and crossbow him for me. Whew, that double sword almost always gets me. Ooh, he's dangerous again. Grenade. I don't trust you, Kenny. Laser eyes. Always a good time to dancing dagger. Someone in chat says I like how it calls out your attack moves as chat comments. Woo! Okay. Now I'm like scared of him. Do not do grenade eyes. Alright, I think that's just a one sword. But he's dangerous again. Woo! Grenade launcher, don't care. Ah, he's almost there! Almost there! That's gonna be laser eyes. Take the time to buff. And I don't hit him while he's doing laser eyes because you can set off a glitch that makes him invulnerable for a while until he does that blue shift and back out of the blue shift again. So that's why I kind of rest when he's doing that. Ooh, that was close. Woo! Grenade launcher. Oh, definitely a fight that gets the blood going. No, go down! I'm not gonna get greedy. He's so close, but if I get greedy, he's gonna win. Yes! I did it! like to thank all of my dead AIs. I couldn't have done it without them. Oh, thank you, board. Especially when I know that you are fantastic at fighting Kenny and I look like a fish flopping around the field. But I did nearly 2 million in damage. Woo! And I get Sid.
I ain't your servant, you know.
Are you going to give me Sid 30 as my reward?
There.
No, just Sid 20. I think Sid is mocking me.
How's it taste?
Ah, so there we go. I have proven that I can solo a super boss. Oh, you know, that does remind me, I did not try and solo final round. I may slip over there and just do one run of that, since it's final run and final day, final round. Maybe I'll save that for the very end. So let's chase down this deck brush. No, I'm not going to watch the credits again, as amazing as they are. So I had looked at the piece of paper for the deck brush. I'll chase that down really quickly, just because it does have some cutscenes. They're short, but amusing. And literally to get the secret weapon, all you have to do is follow where it told you to go in order. So first I have NG, which is Norduskan Garrison. And of course we do have to sit through a couple of loading screens here. This is the true glaive task. Hello, Icebird! Thank you for joining. This is my longest stream ever. No regrets. Oh, but it didn't set off Cindy.
I'm in no position to complain, especially when I'm better off than most folks. If anything, I should be finding ways to help.
Then why did you stop me to complain? I could have sworn that it told us to do that. Let me move back to Hidden Harbor. That's really interesting, and I will just double check that piece of paper. No, it's added 2 load screens. Yes, someone in chat says it's the Moogle costume. Yes, I'm sure it's the Moogle costume that has given me the edge and allowed me to defeat Kenny. I should check photos before I go into something else, though, just to make sure, see if we got any fun photos. Alright, so once again, I'm just going to run up to that catwalk. Should be a quick journey since I sort of know where I'm going this time. And let's see, Cavern Front is, yep, over that way.
We fled from Altisha as a group, but the demons caught up.
So Icebird asked if I did make my weapon. Yes, I am defeating everything with my endgame weapons that I got from all of your help farming those monster jaws. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is Norduskan Garrison, Old Lestalem, HQ, Norduskan Garrison. Okay. Alright, where's my warp point? Give me my warp point. Need to see through my Moogle head. There it is. Alright, so now let's see the travel point. I really do not navigate around Hidden Harbor well, especially in a Moog costume. Yes, go up to the deck. Yeah, I am fighting with my full monster jaw build. Thank you so much, because it is such a joy as well. I really do enjoy this type where I'm a backup healer. Alright, so we are going to go to Norduskin Garrison. And then we'll try going to Old Lestalem. And if it doesn't kick off, I give up. Oh, so fun. But it's also so hard to explain when you're playing these games because of all the pictures, because of the experiences you have and the people you meet. Yes, it's the same game, but we all have different memories, and I still recommend, even if you know what's going to happen, it's a joy to go through. Someone was really kind enough to leave a really nice YouTube comment for me, too, talking about that doing the Arden and Duo fight, they still remember it fondly as one of their favorite gaming moments. And there are just so many fun things to do in here. Alright, we're going to Old Lestalem next. And I don't know, if it doesn't kick off, it just doesn't kick off. But usually Cindy will start giving you cutscenes, and you just have to chase her around along that route. Icebird says that they enjoyed the farming too. You know, it really is so much better with other people, especially when they join in. And just sitting and chatting, it can be very relaxing. So yes, the game is grindy. I do not deny that this game is extra grindy. There we are. It kicked off. Cindy has parked her truck nearby. But Comrades make it worth it.
There used to be a lot of cars on this road once upon a time. Nowadays, though, it seems everyone gets by just fine without them. So, instead of doing repairs, I got my hands full doing transport duty. Don't get me wrong, this job's just as important as any other. But if I had my druthers, I'd be fixing cars.
And then she lives. Okay, so that was Old Lestalem, so now we need to head to HQ to catch up with her. This is one of those hidden dumb little missions, but it's kind of fun. HQ, Meldaccio Hunter HQ. And you know, you can see how they could have just kept expanding this. It really is built so well where they could have just kept dropping in missions, giving more solo, adding more bosses. I am so sad that they didn't finish this. Someone in chat says she could have given me a ride, right? What if I was going that way? She didn't even offer. Rude!
This old girl and I have been through a lot together. Always
My head's in the
and
way.
bustling somewhere. She's a sturdy gal, but I'd say the years are finally catching up to her. I fix her up when I can, but the right parts ain't easy to find. I ain't giving up on her just yet, though. Come hell or high water, I'll get her those parts.
And she lives. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing so hard, but come on. Oh, chocobos. Sorry, I'm easily distracted by adorable things. Was he shaking his head at me? I saw that. What were you doing? Oh, how adorable is that? Okay. Let's see. Truck is this way. And so the last stop should be Norduskin Garrison again. And this is not one of the greatest weapons either, but it can be rather amusing, especially if you've hit the point where you want to start doing joke builds. Like I said, the game didn't give us enough content, so we started creating our own, and no regrets. Heading to Norduskin Garrison, kind of towards Hammerhead. All right, we found Cindy.
This beauty here, she was born in the Crown City. Pawpaw found her abandoned in Kikatrick and thought he ought to give her a home. The repairs took ages, but she was running good as new by the time he was done. That was 30 years ago, during the old war, but he still talks about it like it was yesterday.
Deck brush! And she ran away again. And I'm stuck at Norduskin Garrison. Ah, I am a filthy moog. Filthy, filthy moog. Alright, let's head back to Lestalem. So the big thing about the deck brush is it becomes light bound. It is a holy weapon, and so you can deck brush all the demons away. Sweep away the darkness. And I think it's one of those things that it counts as a polearm, but it's just that delightful mix of seriousness and silliness. All right.
So here I was, chatting with this ex-carrier pilot, and guess what? Turns out he's a musician too. Never thought I'd see the day I befriend a former Imperial.
And I love the hope in this game. I love how much people start getting along. And it really does, well, it's got all this darkness and death and seriousness. It also has so much that talks about relying on each other and it being the simple everyday people who are going to be the ones who save the world. And that's really a theme that I can get behind. I love that everyone's important, that Sonia and her frogs and her research is just as important as V and his photos, or Noctis and the bros. Everyone has a part to play and no one can do it alone. So let me check my photos.
My guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Just see if there was anything spectacular in here. Sadly, I rarely get good Kenny shots. Dancing Moog. And I'm going to go ahead and tackle Final Round. Seems like a really good way to kind of bid farewell to my comrades' time here as well, is with a nice little run at Final Round.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
All right. Level 99. Whew. I'm going to have to be on my game here.
Thank you. Do be careful.
And Bahamut is another one where, boy, once the AIs go down, he can really take you out in just one hit. So this is definitely a game of keeping your friends alive. Using aerial... Oh, I need to change to aerial ace too. I'm so glad I noticed that before I went in. We'll do a final weapons check at camp. I really do prefer aerial ace for this one, in part because if you time it right, you can air slip through his blades, in addition to being able to dodge roll them. So we'll see if I'm feeling lucky. It's been a while since I actually managed this on my own. Oh, guts go. Guts go. Alright, so we'll check our gear, dancing. Let's go ahead and change over to aerial. Yep, looks like the right stats. I have high spirit for healing, shields. Alright, we're good to go. Come on, Dream Team, we got this. And this really is one of the most gorgeous fights as well. Alright. Woo! Did I time it right? Nope. Alright. Get him in the ankles! Wow, I am not moving right. Delilah, why are you healing over here? Guts goes over here. Oh, why I became a backup healer, because Delilah does not always do her job. Alright, one more heal for me. Alright, Guts go. I gotta stop picking you up, dude. Yura, I will pick up. Woo! Air slip this one. Yes! Alright, I'm sorry, Gutsco. I'm just leaving you to the others. So once again, you do not really want to stand under this particular final round Bahamut, but since they're here, I'm coming close, I'm buffing them, and then I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna wait for him to swing at him, and then go in. Woo! Ouch! Lucky hit. Wow, he got almost everyone. You're up. Ooh, someone get Delilah, thank you. I need to heal. Oof. I think one of the really hard things about this battle too is how quickly he can move. He can really move across the entire arena. Woo! Nope, nope. Daggers, warp, or roll like crazy. And I'm gonna take one for the team. Ugh, too late. Delilah, get up! Whew, alright. I gotta start playing smart, since they're apparently determined to die this time. Woo, roll these. Yes! Alright, dance for power. And timing is everything. Woo! Alright, I saved 2 AIs. Hopefully Delilah didn't die. Oh, I hate when he switches to that right in the middle. No, Delilah, you're actually important enough for me to try and get to you. Woo! And that is why you don't want to stand under him. Thank you, Delilah, for demonstrating why that is a death sentence. Woo! Let me out, let me out, let me out! Roll, roll, roll. Woo! And you can just see how far he moves. I mean, it is just crazy. Dang it! Whew, at least I managed the roll. Did I get Delilah? Oh no, I got Gusto! The kings are far away from here, and I'm probably not winning this one. Wow, we haven't even got him halfway down. I definitely did not get the dream team this time. Oh, Guts goes down. This is gonna get intense. Alright, so this is where that timing comes so important. Alright, warp, 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 no! Oh, Guts goes back up! Alright, I will try and save you. And he's back down. Ouch! I didn't even see that one coming! No! Rain of Blades! Oh, and Gutsko is officially dead, and I wasted all my stuff trying to get to him! Woo! Alright, perfect block. Now I just have to survive 3 of these. Nope. I'm not going to survive those. Alright, so we'll take a quick death nap. It's always delightful. At least he doesn't regenerate. Take a moment to appreciate the arena. If anyone plays Kingdom Hearts, I'm sure you'll recognize the sword references. Alright. First order, get away from him so I can see him. Alright. No! Alright. Heal myself up. No, it is not. Woo! Oh, I do love jumping into that when you time it right. Have to get far enough away to heal. Woo! Woo! I think not. Woo! Oh, getting that timing is so crazy. No! Dang it! Woo! Oh, I hate that ribbon. He was just a hair too far away from me that time. Oh, I hit you in the ankles. This game again, huh? Alright, where is he? Yes! Stab you in the ankles! Woo! I made through that one! Oh no! Zoomy Bahamut! Oh no! Okay. Dancing. Woo! Hit you in the ankles! Rain of Blitz. Oh. With no other distractions. I couldn't see him. Oh. Okay. I do not appreciate that. Woo. At least I know how to roll those. Alright, dance, 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 quick! Okay, I gotta try. We'll see. Life or death. Did I get him? No, I wasn't in far enough. Hopefully I can send him up again for another try. 2, 3, and in we go! Oh no, Zoomy Bahamut. Ah! Hit you in the ankles! Okay, let's try this again. You have to be near that inner ring. Oh jeez, hold shield. Time it right to walk in. Ah, got him, yes! Okay, and you can only warp him a couple times and then get out. Woo! Woo! Oh, nope. Away! He had this discussion. They are far away. Actually, no one's sure where Noctis is. Woo! Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes! Got him again. Woo! 2, 3. Oh, out! No, no, no! I needed to be out. Woo! Oh, man, this is being a vicious fight. All right. Woo! Oh, he's down to a sliver. Oh. Ooh, you would think this would get easier the more you do it, but it doesn't. No, come on, let me live. Woo! Oh, he hit me at the end, but I got him. Yay! Happy dance! Oh, happy day! Oh, that was pretty intense.
Glad you made it back. Well, let's dig in.
Wow, what a fantastic fight that was. Whew. And of course, I love that you get no reward. There's really nothing for beating final round except bragging rights. Oh, that was amazing. Been a long, long time since I had one that close. All right. Well, as folks know, I usually keep my streams to an hour and a half, and this is almost 3 hours, so definitely the longest stream that I ever did. But I really felt like I wanted to send this game off in the right way. I have spent a long time here getting to know the community, getting to know this game, and it really is just a delightful little gem that I would recommend for anyone and everyone to try. Everything from the Moog costumes to the crafting system. So many just delightful things and Easter eggs for people who played 15 and just want to know more about the characters and the stories, and it fills in so many of the holes. But as always, I am Melia Mucks About. If you happen to join and you enjoy the way that I'm doing things, I am streaming every Monday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. I also upload all of my videos to YouTube, so I do appreciate the likes, subscribes, everything that YouTube folks generally like. I have a Comrades crafting video up there, and starting next Monday, I am going to be leaving Final Fantasy 15 and Comrades. This was sort of my farewell last Comrades stream episode. But I will be starting a blind playthrough of Stray, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be my first time streaming a game that I have not played before, so I will be encountering everything brand new. I know very little about it. But I really do just want to say, thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. Thank you to the Comrades community and everybody who has come by, who helped farm, who has made this such a delightful experience. And I'm still going to be hanging out here. If you ever feel like running into Comrades and you need some help grinding or boss stomping, I am planning on being part of this community until the servers go down. So on that note, I am super excited and at the same time bittersweet and sad on leaving this. But I will see all of you next week.